Sharks. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Elvira. We're best friends and business partners.
Sharks, Elvira and I are both wearing the hottest new asset in fashion.
And no, it's not my dress.
And it's not my active set.
It's something invisible to the naked eye.
It's our panties. But how can that be? There's not a panty line in sight.
I know. It looks like we're going commando. But commando was so last year.
Because Stringys are here.
Stringys are invisible panties that go completely undetectable under clothing, and they feel like you're wearing nothing.
With magical disappearing straps that adapt to your body without riding up, rolling down, or digging in.
They're designed to adhere to you, so wherever you place them, they will stay.
Very obedient.
Very obedient. And seamless.
And more importantly, seen less. Because wherever you go, it's always a good time to not show your panty line. And now the ladies have spoken. We can't live without them.
So that's why we're here seeking $300,000 for 5% equity in our company.
Wow.
In front of you, you'll find your very own plate of Stringys. So please dig in. Because
we are back with the final episode of season 16. Move the camera here. For those of you who don't know, I am Dave, 10-year intellectual property attorney, dealing with everything from patents, trademarks, copyrights, and trade secret. And this is a bittersweet episode because this is Mark Cuban's last episode, last season as being a mainstay on the show. And I'm going to go out on a limb on this one and then say he's probably not going to make a deal with this one. Actually, if I had to guess, I would imagine that if anybody makes a deal, it's going to be Barbara or Lori. I don't see the gentleman making a deal with this particular product, but hey, you never know. 3 things that I look for on these pictures, plus the bonus one, is how simple is it? It's pretty simple. How effective is it? I guess that'll be told by the sales history as well as the reviews on it. And again, $300,000, 5%. What is that? $6 million valuation. So I would imagine that they're going to have some sales. And then what's the market like? And I can definitely see this thing being a market or having a market. It is a lot of things out there from what I understand in terms of kind of this seamless, invisible aligners for underwear, particularly for women. However, again, if this is providing something that providing an advantage that typically is not out there, then it can be something that people can snap up. I haven't seen anything just by looking at it to let me know is okay, this is different from kind of what I've seen out there. But again, you never know, which leads me to the 4th and the final or the bonus thing that I look for is intellectual property. Are you protecting the IP? And it seems like quick trademark search, they do have a trademark on the term Stringys. So shout out to them. And this is something that you can get a patent on. Now, whether or not they have a patent on it, hey, that remains to be seen, but you can actually get a patent on this product. Let me make sure here. You can actually get a patent on this product. I'm not sure if they have it, but we will see. I know a lot of times Lori asks those questions on whether or not the person has a patent or the business owner has a patent on it. I guess that's it. That's kind of what I have here. Let me know to the extent that you're a lady or a female and you have bought some of these. Let me know your comments in the comment section. I will tell you this, man. Between what's the other one? I think Big Ass Luxuries as well as this one. Hey, they have been having some nice looking women on this episode. So shouts out to Shark Tank, to the producers for the casting. But let's get back to it and see if these ladies get a deal. Some housekeeping items, please hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm, as well as hit that subscribe button to be a part of the IP community. Let's go.
Our panties won't.
Can't wait to try them on.
Right.
You should. You have to.
So you said
Mr. Wonderful.
it doesn't cut in.
Yeah, that's the idea. It does not cut.
It's a Band-Aid.
Yeah, well.
I mean, just to give you an idea, this bag right here contains 2,000 Stringys.
Wow.
Damn.
Really?
So if you want to ship 2,000 units, it's
That's
literally
it.
this light and this easy
Wow.
to store.
Yes.
Do you have a patent?
Patent pending. We learned very, very quickly why it hadn't been done before.
Yeah.
Because it took us about 60 trials and error to get to this product.
Very hard to make.
It's bonded two materials together. It's not sandwiched.
Stringys is truly an invention, and we already have value in the name. We have the most famous people like asking for Stringys by name.
Now let's talk about the sales.
We've been around for 11 months, and we have 180,000 in sales.
That's not bad.
That's actually not bad for 11 months.
Tell us how you sold 180,000. Where?
It has been a lot of word of mouth.
So direct to consumer.
Mostly. We have 3 wholesalers right now, and that's pretty recent.
How much does that cost you to make?
$2.
$2, and you sell it for what?
14.
Have you raised any money?
We did.
How much have you raised?
We raised 400,000
Ooh.
Okay.
at a 10 million valuation.
Wow.
At a 10 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Why would anybody give you a 10 million valuation with no sales?
Not only did
Who did
some
that?
people want to give us, many people wanted to give us
One
this
of our
money.
partners is a Sports Illustrated model. One is an influencer that we have known for a while. She's like the OG influencer. And we have 2 businesswomen who have started their own companies.
What do you need the money for?
We need to place bigger
sell off.
POs, so we need more money for that. And we don't want to constantly be selling out. We are set to make $1.8 million next year.
Based on what?
Based on our projections of metrics, the demand has been so high. Like we said, we keep selling out of all of our units.
Well, did you have a background in this?
I come from a family of entrepreneurs. We're all in a little bit of a race right now, which is kind of fun. But I like to say it's in my blood. I started modeling when I was 12 years old. Then I went full-time at 17, living in every country. But I have not been to Sweden, which is where Elvira is from.
So I'm born and raised in Sweden. I moved here when I was 22. That was a big challenge to leave my family and all my best friends. But I will say the hardest thing I have ever done is being a new mom with a newborn and running a business.
2 babies.
our
business
our
and
Stringys
him.
baby and my actual baby.
Our mascot.
Guys,
And-
it's a hell of a story. The valuation is so crazy, but you know, I'm so impressed that you could do this. I see why it works, and you're probably on the cusp of blowing it up huge, but 300K is a lot of dough, and 5% is like pee-pee. It's nothing. And it doesn't get me out of bed. That's the
Well,
problem.
what will get you
so,
out of bed?
I'm going to give you the 300,000 just for I'll keep the 5% for schmuck insurance, but I want $1 a unit in royalty.
In perpetuity?
Is there any other word?
You're saying forever.
I invested in Rounder.
Forever. Look it. And that's Mr. Wonderful kind of gives his spiel or give his offer, I should say. I do want to, I was trying to hold it to not press pause, but I forgot about a patent from a method standpoint. So typically when you have a file for a utility patent, there's 3 types of patents. You have a plant patent, which is not kind of talked about a lot, and we're not going to bring that up. And then you have a design patent, which is the ornamental look of something. Then you have the utility patents, which again, it's a number of different things that you can get a utility patent on. You can get it on drugs, which is a chemical formula. You can get it on an apparatus, a system of components. You can also get it on a process or a method of making it. It seems like what these 2 ladies have patent pending is the method of making the actual stringy or the underwear, which again, to the extent that it's novel and non-obvious, you actually can get a patent on that. And I guess as I was going through the beginning, I hadn't thought of that in terms of, okay, I guess it didn't jump out at me as far as it being something that was kind of made differently. I don't think they had said that in their original pitch, but yeah, you can definitely, to the extent that this thing is the way it's made is new and unobvious, then you can actually get a patent on a method of making underwear. So shouts out to them on that. It seems like they're definitely protecting the IP. Hey, look, I was also going to say that I can see Mr. Wonderful jumping in there just because he doesn't care as long as it makes money. Now, no, again, it seems like $400,000 raise at a $10 million valuation is crazy, especially given the fact that it has only made $180K. However, it seems like they got some athletes and some deep pockets essentially given to this thing. And again, man, one of the reasons that he can ask or offer for a royalty in perpetuity is because they have great margins. $2 to make, sell it for 14, and I actually think that they can probably sell it for like $20. But 14, again, $2 to make, $14 to sell it. That at retail, that's still pretty good margins to me, which allows Mr. Wonderful to ask for $1. And again, he's that 300,000, 5%. He really doesn't even care about that. He's going to make $300,000 just by $1 of royalty. That the royalty is his form of payment in this situation. So yeah, that's that. Let's see if they go with his deal or if somebody else comes in. Mark may even come in on this one.
That's a great.
Do you remember that product here in
No.
LA,
No.
Rounder Bum?
No.
I'm their investor. Rounder Bum was also an undergarment that actually enhanced a man's package.
Yeah, I could see
Yeah.
a need for that.
So guys,
Yeah.
it's just it's a little too high for me for where you're at in regards to sales and challenging for me. Good luck, but I'm out.
Okay. Thank you.
What would you want the shark to do for you?
We haven't been able to place big enough orders, and we're ready to do that because we know we can scale.
I feel like Kevin would be a better partner for you. I really do, because he gets the underwear business. So I'm out.
Guys, I don't think I can help you enough, and I think you guys will go far anyways. So for those reasons, I'm out.
Okay. Okay.
There are two things I really like about your business. One, I love the two of you, obviously. Everybody here has fallen in love with you. You're having so much fun while you're doing the hard work. I like the fact that you realize you have a brand here, and the valuation, you can name what you want if you really believe in your brand. So I'll pay you $300,000 for 10%. That's it. But I'll build your brand with you,
Yes, you will.
because I know about brand building.
So you have two offers.
Barbara and Kevin.
I'm a lot
take-
prettier than Kevin.
I don't know about that.
Okay, I want to actually say
Kevin.
something to you guys. So we have a $10 million valuation right now. Our safes are going to convert, right? So when they convert, they have a 30% discount. So if we take anything at a less than $10 million valuation, that leaves actually less equity for us to give you. We can offer advisory shares when we get no vesting. As soon as we close this deal, we
Yeah,
can give
it's
you the
yours.
equity
It's the
right
same
away,
thing for
and you're
you.
going to dilute off the top.
Okay,
Same difference.
you know what I'll do to solve your problem? I'll give you your valuation, which shaves my equity practically to nothing, but I still want to get my dollar royalty.
Okay. So you'll give us $300,000 for 3%.
Yeah, I'll do that, but I still want my buck royalty. Otherwise, how do I get my capital
So
back?
next year, our projected sales are 1.8 million, which is a $560,000 profit for us. If we give you
Listen,
$1 royalty,
you
that
already
will make it
understand.
1/3. Let's take 1/3 of that 30%.
my offer-
Smart lady.
I understand your dilemma on the safe. I get it.
So what converts your safe? Is it a minimum investment?
the first raise.
Yeah.
The first raise at all, no
Yes,
matter what.
Which is this.
Safe notes are pro and cons on that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why we're contorting
Yeah.
this.
So would you
Okay.
do 300,000 for 3% plus 22 cents per?
What's your thinking on 22 cents?
22 cents is the highest that we can go in perpetuity.
Don't do it in perpetuity. Don't.
Yeah, I
Wait a
wouldn't have
second,
loved
Mark.
to
Don't do it.
What is the thinking on the 22 cents, though? Just that's a number?
Do you like it?
I want to understand how you got there.
It's how it cuts into our profit margin.
I understand.
Yeah, $1 is too
No, I
high.
wouldn't, but I'd do it for 50 cents.
I'll take that deal that you offered.
Let's go. Competition, man. This last one is getting heated up. Let's go. Evo action.
Two offers on the table from Kevin and Barbara for their invisible thong company, Stringys. They've countered Kevin's offer with $300,000 for a 3% stake plus a royalty of 22 cents per unit sold in perpetuity.
I'll take that deal that you offered.
300,000 for 3%
Yes.
22%
Plus-
royalty.
22 cents.
Cents. Forever and ever.
If we're going to give you forever,
Yeah.
No, let's give you 22 cents until you get your money back, and we can offer you 3% advisory shares.
3%.
Uh-oh.
No, I think 22 cents is a good idea forever.
Forever, yeah.
But
that's-
then, okay, here, come here.
You girls are adorable, by the way.
Not lying about that one. They are adorable. They go to Sweden, man.
Barbara,
I'm afraid to hear your counter.
would you give us 600,000 for 6% of the company and get 22 cents forever?
No, too rich.
You guys are sharky.
The deal I like, if you want to do it, is the $300,000 for 3% equity, but 50 cents in perpetuity. I would do that deal.
So then I'm gonna turn to Barbara. Will you do 300,000 for 3% plus 22 cents forever? No advisory shares.
Wasn't that the original offer?
Yeah, I'll take that deal.
Oh my God.
Thank you. I hope I get you a figure when I make this deal.
Man, hey,
Congrats, guys. Well done.
Thank you guys so much.
You are crazy cats.
You guys
Congrats,
are
guys.
awesome. Thank you. Sorry.
This has been a dream come true. Shark Tank has been such a learning experience for us. We got to learn so many things. All the numbers you heard us talking about, Shark Tank taught us how to know. Yeah. So it's the best business school we've ever had.
Really, truly.
Shout out. I mean, let's see what they're saying about Mike's.
This season is Mark's last as a shark. Let's take a look back over his 15 seasons on Shark Tank as we celebrate his contribution to American entrepreneurship.
I just love this whole thing. We're about to make you a millionaire just like that.
That is ugly.
No, it's not. It's good.
I'm just a lean, mean shark machine, baby. I remember literally thinking the show is not going to last. Just go on there, just tear it up, raise hell, cause trouble. Horrible.
I'm a basketball guy.
Right.
I'm going to give you 24 seconds.
24 seconds. Okay.
Attention on me.
Yes, sir.
I really didn't expect there to be a third season. And then boom, it just blew up. That's party.
Now we'll do our money dance.
Yeah. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. It's good to be the king. I think I just brought a little bit of an edge where I tried to make it not so much about a academic investment show, but more, a show that is about people trying to reach their goals, trying to have their dreams come true. I've been in their shoes. I've been broke, been sleeping on the floor. I can put myself in the shoes of pretty much anybody who's standing on the carpet.
From getting a deal with Mark, our lives have completely changed. We're over $350 million in lifetime sales.
1.1 million. That's what it's all about.
Working with Mark is a company's dream scenario.
Since we pitched, we've done over $500 million in sales. We're so grateful to Mark and to Shark Tank for where we are today.
I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I wake up every day and try to never take what's happened to me for granted. When I die, I want to come back as me. 75% of a watermelon is a whole lot better than 100% of a grape.
Do you have a little bit of flexibility?
That was my flexibility. Depends how much you want to change the world. You always have to run your business like there's someone else out there working 24 hours a day to kick your butt. One of the reasons I do the show is to inspire kids like you. I want y'all to think, who's next? And what are you guys going to do to get there? Try different things, because there's absolutely nothing that can possibly stop you guys. What I'd like to say is thanks for everybody who took a chance on me. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All the entrepreneurs who said yes to me. Who knows how many millionaires we've created and their employees, how many people we've inspired. I'm proud of what we've done. Doesn't matter where you come from. If you put your mind to it, anything is possible.
I want you to know how much we believe in you.
I've learned a lot. Real pleasure to have you here. We're going to miss you.
Thanks, Robert.
Cheers.
Mark, having you leave is really like having a big brother leave the house.
You're a warrior, you're a humanitarian, you're just an all-around great, great person, and I admire and respect you and love you.
Why does Mark not have a glass?
And I love you, man.
Love you too, Dave.
I'm so proud what we've all built together. We have become ambassadors of the American dream around the world. So much of it is because of you.
Of course.
We don't always agree.
Nope.
We don't. And sometimes you've learned a lot from me.
You guys are amazing. I mean, I've learned so much from all of you. We've had such an impact. And to Shark Tank, to the people who supported us, to the people who love us, I love you guys like family. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Deux, trois, chevalier de Destinée!
This show changed me. I think I changed the show. And I think we all together as Sharks changed America.
Fantastic, baby.
Absolutely.
What a great run.
Hey man, I think that's that's it, man. Please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Hit that subscribe button to be a part of the IP community. Until next season 17, I'm out. You guys stay blessed.